We are ready to go for the second of two quarterfinals here from San Cristobal, Dominican Republic in Estadio Panamericano. Tonight's match features Costa Rica taking on Canada. Thanks so much for being with us here at the Concacaf Women's Under-17 Championships. I'm Josh Eastern. Another warm evening here in San Cristobal. Already one game in the books on this field here at Estadio Panamericano as the United States took down Jamaica by 4-0. As for the other quarterfinal that took place earlier tonight, it was Mexico taking down the Dominican Republic by 10-0. So a lot of goals there for Mexico and the United States. The United States now well over 50 goals scored through 5 games so far at the Concacaf Women's Under-17 Championship. So Mexico has moved on. They will take on the winner of either Puerto Rico or El Salvador, which is the other game going on in Santo Domingo at Estadio Olímpico Felix Sanchez. As for the United States, they will take on the winner of our game here tonight, Costa Rica and Canada. A lot to look forward to over these 90 minutes. Of course, it was Costa Rica finishing second place in Group G, and they just got by Nicaragua with a 1-0 win in the round of 16. It's their 5th appearance in this competition. They're the runners-up in 2008 as we look at what they have done so far. That big win against Grenada, but of course the 5-0 defeat against the United States is their lone blemish on their record. As for Canada, they are making their 7th appearance in this competition, the 2010 champions, and they've really had no trouble aside from that 1-1 draw, dropping points to Jamaica, though goal difference was able to see them to the top of Group F, and then they got through Honduras by 4-1 in the round of 16 just the other day. So we are building up to first kick. It is Costa Rica and Canada. Winner takes on the United States in the semifinals on Friday. We'll step aside and we'll hear national anthems from both Costa Rica and Canada.
Damas y caballeros, en honor a los equipos nacionales de Costa Rica y Canadá para el partido de 14 del Campeonato Femenino Sub-17 de Concacaf.
Building up to first kick from San Cristobal, Dominican Republic, and Estadio Panamericano as Costa Rica gets set to take on Canada in our second quarterfinal here from Estadio Panamericano. A big opportunity for both of these teams to move on and take on the United States. Canada, of course, considered the favorites coming into play today. At least they finished first in their group. And first, we'll take a look at Costa Rica's starting lineup from Coach Patricia Aguilar. And it's Tanisha Fonseca who is the player to watch in this one. She has 3 goals to lead all scores for Costa Rica. The referee today is Caritza Guerra of Honduras. Karen Hernandez from Mexico will be the 4th official. Jimena Rodriguez is the captain for Costa Rica. Zoe Marquensini is the captain for Canada as we look at the lineup for Emma Humphreys. It is Rosa Malouf who is the player to watch here. 9 goals, really setting the goal-scoring pace across this competition. And what a competition it has been so far for Canada. Only the one blemish was the 1-1 draw against Jamaica in which they dropped points. But they have been very strong so far, starting off the competition with 2 straight clean sheets and trying to get back on that track here today. As you can see, it's Costa Rica in the white and the black. In all red, it is Canada. Winner to take on the United States coming up on Friday. That will be in Santo Domingo as one of the 2 semifinals. And of course, 3 teams will make it on to the Under-17 World Cup later on this year in India. So a long way from here. Just making sure the goal is all good to go. No holes that'll let the ball roll through. And now we just wait for kickoff. It'll be Canada going right to left, Costa Rica left to right. There is the whistle, and away we go. It is Costa Rica and Canada, part of the 2 quarterfinals here tonight in San Cristobal. Canada has been the dominant team, at least in their quadrant of the bracket, and a big win over Honduras by 4-1 the other day. It was just a 1-0 victory for Costa Rica. Tanisha Fonseca scored one of her 3 goals in this competition in the stoppage time of the first half. So a really strong showing there from Costa Rica to go into halftime. They were able to hold on for that 1-0 victory. But now what will it be here tonight against Canada? No doubt that Canada are the favorites coming in. Former champions in this competition in 2010. Got a chance opening up here for Costa Rica. Trying to move this to the outside. And Canada able to get this clear. A good early pressure here from Costa Rica in the first minute of play. That ball did go out of play. It'll be a throw-in back to Costa Rica. That's Patricia Aguilar, the head coach for this Costa Rican side, trying to see them through to the semifinals. They were the runners-up in 2008 in this competition, the first time that this competition was played. An appeal for handball, and this will be a free kick coming for Costa Rica. So Canada has been pinned in here to their defensive third in the opening few minutes. Definitely see it there from Hauer. And there is Emma Humphreys, trying to see this team into the World Cup once again. And a chance here for Jocelyn Briseño. One goal in this competition for Briseño. A center back coming forward to take this. Briseño will take a low drive on. It's a good save by Lallier. Able to organize that back line. Had good sight of the free kick and able to save it. And now Canada finally gets some time on the ball. Not 3 minutes gone. Here comes Canada. Malouf, number 11, 9 goals so far for her, and able to keep this alive. And there was a foul on Malouf, lunging in there. And a free kick will send it right back to Costa Rica. Malouf thought she pulled out of that challenge just in time, not in the eyes of Caritza Guerra, the referee. Another appeal for handball. Referee says no. Another referee also waves it away. Just losing her balance there was Matarrita, and now here comes Canada into the attack for the first time today. Amanda Allen has it out wide. Allen fighting her way into the box, still going, and the referee says a little bit too much there, and it will go back the other way. Last time that Canada was in this competition, they ended up getting third place. They've gotten third place the last 2 versions of this competition, 2018 and 2016. Runners up the 2 previous times to that, and champions back in 2010. The first time, though, they participated in this competition in 2008, which was the first edition. They got third place that year in Trinidad and Tobago. It was actually Costa Rica that beat Canada in the semifinals by 2-0. And here comes Canada into the attack again. Played into space for Allen. Allen, the early ball in, looking for Malouf, who has to track this down all the way into the corner. Able to keep the attack alive. Ati. Couple of touches to gain some space. Now the service comes in, and the shot is up and over the bar by Jade Bordelot. 1 goal for her so far in this competition, and good build-up there from Canada. A bit of a slow start in the opening few minutes, but they have been on the ball much more since. This Canadian side getting 4th place in the last World Cup at the Under-17 level. That was by far their best finish. Had been to the quarterfinals 3 previous times, couple of group stage finishes. In 2018, able to get 4th place in that World Cup contested in Uruguay. Just lost out to New Zealand for a bronze spot. Played down the line for Malouf again, and cut out a play by Rodriguez, who wears the captain's armband for Costa Rica. Ball comes in again, Malouf. Deflected cross and rolling through for Genesis Perez. The Mount Verde Academy in Orlando, Florida. Costa Rica will keep it here with Rodriguez. Maloof trying to go quick over the top. Briseño just able to get this clear and out towards midfield, where it's won back here by Canada. They'll move it out to the right with Amanda Allen. Allen, one touch to find the space. Now the shot comes on. They had Perez scrambling in goal, but just a bit too tall, and it's out for another goal kick. Got her head up and was able to look in field. Down the right, and the early service coming in. It was blocked down. Canada will win this back and send it upfield, only as far as Valentina Rivera, who again was closed down by Rosa Maloof. Something building here for Canada. The cross comes central. And again, this cut out. The players getting tangled up in the foul against Felicia Roy. There's a look at Emma Humphreys. You can hear her voice from the technical area here on the near side. After a really good start in the opening couple of minutes, Costa Rica have really been up against it here. Trying to get a foothold back in this game. Always saying games like this, the longer it can stay scoreless, the more confidence the underdog will have. And a couple of whistles gone against Canada now. A free kick going Costa Rica's way. Costa Rica able to keep this here at the back. Priscilla Rodriguez. And there's some pressure from Canada. A little bump out of play by Maloof, and now the referee, bit of a late whistle, but got the call right in the end. Maloof was lunging. And they're just catching Priscilla Rodriguez. Luciana Gonzalez thumps it forward. This ball floated long over the top, and there's Briseño. Canada able to keep it. Here goes Costa Rica into space. Trying to cut it infield, still weaving through Fonseca. Fonseca able to keep it. Able to pick out the pass centrally. And they'll move it back out wide for Fonseca, who got by Ati. Second ball won again by Costa Rica. Now the service sent in, the header was missed. Chance there for Costa Rica. It's pushed away by Lallier. Best chance of the match so far coming for Costa Rica. And again, this headed clear. Canada up against it here in the early going. Another look at this. Header was missed initially, but then a really good chance there by Monica Matarrita right in front of goal, and Lallier somehow able to keep that out. And now it's Canada coming back the other way. This game has a very nice back and forth nature to it. Malouf slides it through. Chance here for Canada. Diving save. Genesis Perez keeps it scoreless. Both goalkeepers coming up with big time saves here in the opening quarter of an hour. Another look at it here. Allen was squaring on goal. Just not able to beat Perez. And this service deflected out of play. It'll be the game's first corner kick, and it comes for Canada. Ella Ati with the service. Couldn't get it by the first player. Canada able to keep it in. Hauer. Now Allen. And Matarrita trying to carry it out for Costa Rica. Switch the point of attack. And now here comes Canada again. Malouf running in all alone. And all she can do is just send this towards Perez. It's Costa Rica trying to get back to the Under-17 World Cup for the first time since 2014. Well, that was when they hosted the competition. The only other time they made it was in 2008. And of course, as we mentioned, part of that journey was beating this Canadian team in the semifinals of the Concacaf Women's Under-17 Championship. Their best finish, the runners-up in 2008, and got fourth place in 2010. Did not make it out of the group stage, though, in the last two competitions, 2016 and 2018. Ati trying to play out. Costa Rica press is giving Canada some trouble getting into the attack. And again, this deflects out of play for another Costa Rican throw-in. Commanding header by Ati. Canada trying to win it back in the middle with Bordelot. Bordelot comes out second best there. And here comes Costa Rica with Matarrita. The service deflected down. The goalkeeper having to get rid of this. Lallier was a convincing clearance. And now Ati gets it out towards midfield. Maloof for Allen. Canada just a little bit off the mark right now. There's the switch of play. Ati got her head to it to put it out for a throw-in. Ati steps up, and there's the outlet pass. He's blocked down again. Move shaken up there for just a moment. Is lofted in. A lot of air underneath that one. Switch of play. Something maybe coming here for Costa Rica. Again blocked down. Briseño trying to play it down the right. Canada doing a lot more defending than maybe they imagined. Played in the middle again. And there's the commanding header by Archibald to get it clear. Amanda Allen will pick this up for Canada on the far side. Allen with the game's best scoring chance, at least for Canada so far. It's played through and just off the mark. Vasquez to track it down and put it out of play. Humphreys very commanding in her technical area.
Second ball needs to be higher after the second phase. We need like another number. Front foot, James. Can we travel? Not double screen. Double screen. Second.
Trying to win that second ball, as you can hear from Emma Humphreys. It's jarred loose and picked up in the middle. Roy's dispossessed. Canada able to keep it. Ati has to cut it in field. This just skids out of play.
Get on your front foot. Let's go.
When you look at Costa Rica and Jamaica, these are the 5th and 6th ranked teams coming into this competition respectively, and of course it was Canada who drew 1-1 with Jamaica. There's no doubt that this has not been as straightforward as maybe they would have hoped coming into this game today. They still have had a great scoring chance denied by Genesis Perez. Bypass the midfield. The second ball picked up again in the center of the park by Rodriguez. Oh, this comes through, but just a bit too much heat on it. Ati was there defensively for Canada. Malouf. Sliding challenge by Malouf. Referee says it was clean. It leads Jocelyn Fonseca on the floor. And now the referee will stop play, as it is Fonseca who is slow to get back to her feet. Another look at the challenge. I don't think there would have been any arguments if the referee would have blown that dead for a foul. Definitely taking out that right leg, even though she got a touch on the ball. Also came through Fonseca and was a bit awkward there. The turn of that right ankle. Malouf's done a lot of the goal scoring in this competition for Canada with 9 goals. Some instructions here from Emma Humphreys. As Canada's still trying to find that first goal. It's Fonseca who's back on her feet. Drop ball will put this back in play, and it does look like Fonseca will be coming back on here momentarily. Some space to work there on the right, and here comes Canada with Archibald. Down the line for Allen. Malouf awaits in the middle. Allen trying to get the cross away. Defended well by Brittany Vasquez. And now Costa Rica on the break. Switch the point of attack. Canada, though, keep it in. Off the mark for Ella Ati. And turned over. Down the line, Fonseca. And stabbed out of play. Throw in here for Costa Rica. Deflected out of play, last off Malouf. Looking for some sort of spark right now. Has not got anything going in terms of attack. Both goalkeepers have had to make one big save. Aside from that, there hasn't been much in this. Ati trying to play this upfield. Looking for Bordelot, who's putting pressure on Briseño, and enough to put this out for a throw-in. Loaded ball forward. Allen couldn't get there. Ati down the line, able to have Malouf turn up field. Malouf all the way to the end line. It's a deflected cross and out for a corner kick. Canada trying to start something here in this first half. Jimena Rodriguez, the captain, able to see that out of play. Referee in there just to make sure everybody keeps their hands to themselves. Ati towards the near post and cleared away. Fonseca trying to turn up field. The outlet ball off the mark and collected by Monk. All she can do is put it out for a throw-in. Long throw-in comes in. Here's Bordelot. Another foul there as Rodriguez tried to carry it upfield. Still a stalemate here in San Cristobal on one of these 4 quarterfinals. The second one of the day here at Estadio Panamericano. The last game that we played in this venue here in this year's competition. Most of the competition in Santo Domingo at the Estadio Olímpico Felix Sanchez. Trying to switch the point of attack. Allen had much more space over there on the far side, but it was Howard who got a foot to it and turns it over. Ball lofted forward. Lallier able to make the catch. Malouf to the end line. Bordelot, service back for Malouf, and this touches the top of the crossbar. Great chance there for Canada to find the opener. Bordelot rolling this right into the path of Malouf, who couldn't get it down quick enough. It was right along the surface. Good ball in from Bordelot. Malouf just not able to find the finish on that attempt. Malouf. Matarrita. Heavy challenge put in, and it's Monica Matarrita who's slow to get back to her feet. Bordelot. Ball lofted in the middle. And now able to get this clear. Costa Rica go all the way back to Genesis Perez. Still no score in this game. And no score in the other quarterfinal going on currently between Puerto Rico and El Salvador. This ball cut out of play. Coming all the way in, trying to find the service centrally, and it's cut out by Monk. And nothing there on the counter for Canada. Lofted in, and Lallier took a little bit of a hit as the Costa Rican player just tried to throw herself at the goalkeeper, and the Costa Rican player who is down, and she is really in some pain here. They are rushing out to her. This is not looking good. You can already see the motion for a substitution. Another look at it here. Just going right into her knee. A really heavy collision. I'm not sure that she needed to continue that run. It was definitely going to the goalkeeper. And yet, a heavy, heavy collision there. A lot of time being taken here just to make sure that she is okay. another look at it here. Not that it really needs to be seen, but there it is. Jocelyn Fonseca. And right into the knee of the goalkeeper there. So we'll see who is coming on. You just hope the best here for Fonseca. Neck brace and everything, and she is taken off. That is not what you want to see. And there will be a substitution here. And this is always tough now for the team that tries to get back on it here. They got to play without their teammate, so Fonseca is off. And it will be Ashley Elizondo coming on. The first sub of the game here for Costa Rica as play is back underway. Trying to play this long over the top. Bordelot gets there for Canada. Bordelot trying to go with the nutmeg. Still is able to keep it. Her cross deflected. Ati. And this will be a foul and a free kick going the way of Canada. 5 minutes plus stoppage time to go in this first half. Here's Monk, sending this in. It was spilled by Perez. Another collision. Everybody seems to be okay here, though. Perez, no doubt, fouled. Here comes Costa Rica. Second ball won. Elizondo just onto the field. Now Monica Matarita. Elizondo take the shot on. Ati got the deflection. A high boot and a free kick. And it's just outside the area. We saw an attempt on goal from a set piece by Jocelyn Briseño earlier. And maybe another opportunity coming here. Instead, this time it'll be Luciana Gonzalez. Going for more finesse than the power. We're in the end of this first half. Will there be a goal in this first half? Gonzalez strides up, and it was blocked down, but still a chance for Costa Rica. Going down, referee says no. Canada just not able to win this ball back. A lot of credit to what Costa Rica has been able to do in this game so far today. Bordelot. And now this trickles out for a goal kick. Put straight out of play. And there's some pressure from Canada. Bouncing in all the way towards the end line. And it's a corner kick coming for Canada into the final minute of this first half. Should be a decent number for stoppage time. Here's Ati. Ati with the service. Driven ball in. Comes to the top of the area. Not a convincing clearance, but that's another foul. And a free kick goes to Canada. It's just outside the area. It was a failed clearance by Valentina Rivera. And it's 4 minutes added on. Much of that due to the injury. A four-player wall here for Costa Rica. Malouf stands over it. Malouf trying to just roll this in. There was something off the training ground that didn't quite come off. Quick throw in. Another throw in to Canada. They're finishing this first half with some momentum. Quick throw in. Malouf just pops this into the middle. Nothing there. Costa Rica trying to get this clear. Ati steps in again, weaving through. Options in the middle again. Ati might take this herself. Ati, and it's a corner kick for Canada. Keeping the pressure on. Can they finally break through and find that goal? Ati sends in the corner again. The header was blocked down, still bouncing through, and now out of play. What's the decision going to be? It's another corner kick. Zoe Marcassini had the opportunity there. And another chance from the set piece. Ati again. This time an in-swinger right into the middle. Perez got her fist to it. Canada still able to keep this. Hauer trying to turn the corner. Sliding challenge. The ball was just stuck there. And the referee points for a free kick to Costa Rica. I think the referee blew for halftime. Players didn't know it, but the referee has blown her whistles. That is the end of the first 45 minutes of play. And we are goalless at halftime of this quarterfinal. The winner takes on the United States on Friday in the semifinals. But through 45 minutes here from San Cristobal and Estadio Panamericano, it's Canada 0 and Costa Rica 0.
Porfa.
First half highlights from San Cristobal and Estadio Panamericano. Costa Rica taking on Canada here in this quarterfinal, the Concacaf Women's Under-17 Championship. Chance here coming for Canada, with Ati providing the service for Jade Bordelot, and then Allen. This one just going over the crossbar. Close chance there, but this maybe the best chance of the first half for Costa Rica. A point-blank shot and then save for Coralie Lallier in goal. Monica Matarita had the shot, but Lallier able to keep it out. Then similar back the other way for Canada. Amanda Allen clearing on goal, diving save from Genesis Perez, able to put this out of play. Good chance there. And the chances would keep on coming mostly for Canada. This one just over the bar, just on top of the bar rather. And a great opportunity to try to find that opener. Canada would stay on the attack, forcing a few chances, but nothing real clear-cut after those first two big saves from the respective goalkeepers. And the first 45 minutes would come to a close just like that. Halftime stats, the shots in favor of Canada. Possession, though, pretty even. It's been even across the board. Canada bringing the physicality with 10 fouls thus far. We'll see what the second half has in store and who moves on to the semifinals. Costa Rica and Canada scoreless at halftime.
I went from maybe I can to I know I will. From isn't she cute to fight. Coaches who seem stuck on we can now say we did. From women's football to every 90 minutes, I'm reminded we belong.
Ya cae, ¿eh? Vamos, 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 chicas.
Getting set for the second half of action, and one substitute coming for Canada. It'll be Jamie Perreault coming on, replacing Jade Bordelot. The only sub here at halftime. No score between Costa Rica and Canada. Second quarterfinal here from San Cristobal, Dominican Republic, and Estadio Panamericano. Just waiting for our referee, Caritza Guerra, and her whistle. We can get this second half underway. Who will it be to move on to the semifinals to take on the United States of America?
Hey, con fe, tica, vamos, máquina. Vea que ya nos cae, ¿eh? Venga. Con fe, vamos.
Just making sure the communication system is all good to go. Canada, no doubt the favorite coming into this game tonight, but it has not been as straightforward as they maybe would have hoped. Costa Rica has really given their best shot tonight. They have 45 minutes to try to find some goal. Otherwise, it will be extra time. Got to go through the full 15 minutes of halftime. There is the whistle, and finally we are underway in this second 45 minutes of action from San Cristobal. There is confirmation of the one sub. Perreault comes on. British Columbia native. Is there something here in this half for either team in terms of a goal? Both goalkeepers have made some big saves. The only player on the bench for Canada that has scored is Renee Watson, number 19. We'll see if she is called upon at some point tonight. Well, the other goals are in the lineup. It's Rosa Malouf, who, of course, is coming off of a hat trick last time out against Honduras. It's not been the same free-flowing goal scoring for Canada as it has been for the likes of Mexico and the United States. We'll see if that changes here in the second half, if they can get something going. The other day against Honduras in that 4-1 victory, they scored one goal by halftime, and it was a penalty before Malouf added two more on, and then one more goal was scored. Here's a chance and another save. Genesis Perez denying Canada again, a corner kick. Perreault right onto the field, and great ball in for Malouf.
Hit back post on Zoe's head. Rosa, make your run.
Here's Ati. Here, all the instructions being barked out as this comes central. Trying to keep it in on the volley, trying to win the second ball now. Briseño is there, and this cleared away. Here comes Costa Rica into the attack and quickly slowed down by Hauer. Clearance. Costa Rica trying to keep this in. He's lofted forward and is bouncing out of play. A little bit of pressure there from behind, and a free kick will send it back to Canada. Anna Hauer has had a good start to this second half. He's played strong really throughout the entire game. He's played down the line, looking for Allen. Options in the middle. Malouf is one of them, and this deflecting out of play for a corner kick. And again, it's Ella Ati. You can hear the instructions from the Canadian technical area. This ball put straight out of play. Nothing doing on the corner kick. Missed opportunity there for Canada. Again, this deflects out of play. 5 minutes gone already in this second half. Here's Allen. And again, intercepted. Howard trying to get a touch on it now. Costa Rica will take this from distance. It deflects out of play. And a corner kick for the Ticas. Here comes the corner kick. Canada got the first touch on it. Now they'll get this clear. Perot threw her body at it. Now Allen. Let's go all the way back downfield. Perez to clear it.
derecha.
Archibald trying to come back in field. Perot on the turn. Perot trying to get around the corner, sends it in, deflecting in! Canada finally get that goal! From an impossible angle. It took a deflection that Perez couldn't deal with, and Canada scored first. Perot did all the hard work to bring that in. Another look at it here. We'll see definitively who got the last touch. It looks like actually Maloof was in there. Tough to tell who got the touch on it. Perot, though, did all the hard work. Looked like it took a few deflections in there. Maloof may claim it. We'll see what they say. And as of now, it doesn't matter. It's 1-0 to Canada. All that hard work from Costa Rica undone, and they now have a comeback that they will have to muster up here. They're giving it to Perot, it looks like. If that is Perot's goal, it's her first of this competition. And already, right on the response, here's Costa Rica. Fonseca, who leads the team with 3 goals, it's put out of play. Again, deflecting out of play. Here comes Canada. Gonna play this in behind. Allen making the run, and this put out of play. And now this gets a whole lot more difficult for Costa Rica. Cross sent in, Perot waiting for it, another big collision. And this time it's the goalkeeper who comes up second best, Genesis Perez. Nothing Costa Rica can do with it there. Put straight out of play. Again, a throw in for Canada. They're trying to sense a little momentum here. Coming into the middle, Allen waiting for it. Costa Rica just able to get this clear. Not all the way, though. Perez, another save. Perot has really changed this game since coming on. Exactly what Canada needed. Some creativity in a wide area. Maloof goes down. He's put out for a throw-in. Archibald gets it in. Maloof lets it bounce once. While trickling towards the middle, Hauer picks it up. Hauer on the left foot. Shot blocked. Lofted forward again, and the flag is up for offside on Perot, who is coming back from an offside position. Here's Maloof. And Canada just try to keep it now. Lofted forward. Briseño is there. And gets this clear. Bouncing through the midfield. Costa Rica look upfield. Long over the top. Ball played into the middle again. Canada able to get it out clear. Amanda Allen. I'm sure one more goal would give them a little bit more of a sense of security here. Maloof. Maloof. Pass off the mark. Eventually a foul called as Priscilla Rodriguez won it back. Elizondo plays it out wide. Matarrita couldn't turn the corner. It's a goal kick. Good defensive play by Maya Archibald. Trying to weave through. Rodriguez moves it out wide. Now the ball clipped back centrally and over everybody's head. Perot. A heavy first touch. Costa Rica able to come into the attack, but not able to connect a few passes. Archibald. And a substitution. We'll see the end of the night for Amanda Allen. And on comes Renee Watson. 1 3-goal scorer on for another. Second sub of the night here for Canada. And the other sub, we'll see Geneva Hernandez-Gray coming on and replacing Felicia Roy
Rica, van bien, venga.
The ball back in play. A couple of fresh bodies on here for Canada. Collision just outside the area. This will be a set piece. Hernandez Gray, first instance of coming onto the field, and she commits the foul. And her first action is lunging in really unnecessarily. Monica Matarrita going down, and now Costa Rica with a great chance to pull one back from a set piece.
Voy al rebote, las demás, con todo.
Chica, rebote. Dale, Luz.
Luciana Gonzalez, and straight out of play. Nothing doing there on the set piece. Here comes Watson, just onto the field for Canada. Watson now tries to square this ball. Costa Rica able to get it clear, at least out of initial danger. They slid through. Maloof, another save. Genesis Perez has played a magnificent game in goal. The only goal that Canada scored has been on a deflected ball. Bouncing through the centering pole, and this one touched home. Renee Watson scores for Canada. It's 2-0, and they have taken out complete control. A massive goal for Canada. Maloof set it all up, and Watson just off the bench. And the celebration on, you can see how much it means. Just a great ball in from Maloof. A tightrope walking down that end line. Just able to flatten that ball out after it was bouncing. And you can see the celebration there from Renee Watson. Is there now a response from Costa Rica? This game's starting to get away from them. It felt like there'd be a response here from Canada in the second half, and there no doubt has been. Shot coming in from distance, and this one out of play by Priscilla Rodriguez, who called off a teammate.
Lista, Pame. Venga, abrí.
Nothing doing there on the attack for Costa Rica. And a player down here for Canada's Maloof, but she gets back to her feet. There's the goal scorer, Renee Watson. Her first big play since coming on and able to just tap it home. Watson trying to make something happen, and this put out of play.
Vamos, sigue, siga, queda mucho, queda mucho. Queda. Chicas, se eleva, extienda. Un gol no mete. Eleva, extiende, vamos. Venga, queda mucho, venga. Confianza.
Trying to play this up over the top. Maloof making the run. Perot, and now Maloof trying to get the shot away, and she scores! Rosa Maloof, her 10th goal in this competition. And Canada now leads 3-0. A completely different look in this second half. And they are starting to run away from Costa Rica. Really nice goal here. Just getting players forward. And interesting that the flag did not come up for offside there. It looked like Maloof was in an offside position because Perot played that ball forward. Nonetheless, the flag stays down. And Canada now lead 3-0. Is there something still in this game for Costa Rica? And according to my Archibald, as that's put out of play. 20 minutes to go. The winner will take on the United States on Friday in Santo Domingo, one of the two semifinals. A corner kick here for Costa Rica. And the other quarterfinal going on now. Puerto Rico has taken a 2-0 lead over El Salvador. Winner of that game will take on Mexico. As this is cleared away. Just based on results today and the form teams have been in, seems like the United States and Mexico are on a crash course for the final. I'm sure Canada and potentially Puerto Rico will have something to say about that. As Canada have really started to open things up here in the second half. Costa Rica really hung in there for a while, but doesn't look like it's going to be enough. As this cross comes in again, open at the penalty spot, and Howard shot right at Perez.
Siga.
Dale, Mario, pero no tengo
Talones atrás, talones. Rodillas, sube. Keep him down, venga. Dale.
And a substitution. We'll see the end of the night for Rosa Maloof. Really strong night for her. It's Nia Rose who will be coming on. Again, this out of play. You can see Emma Humphreys clapping her hands. She's pleased with that defensive effort and press put on by her Canada players.
Vamos, vamos, sigue, chica, vamos, vamos.
Rose for Perot. Perot couldn't get it right back. And a substitution now coming for Costa Rica. It'll be the end of the night for Luciana Gonzalez. Well, Jimena Jimenez will be coming on. Second sub of the night for Costa Rica, while Canada have made 4 on the night. And it's also Ashley Gonzalez coming on for Brittany Vasquez, so that is subs 2 and 3 for Costa Rica. 2 subs on here. Breseño comes up to take this. Lofted in, immediately headed clear. Rose heads this forward, but all the way through for Perez.
Mete el pie, mete el pie.
Under 15 minutes to go. Perot will not get there. Archibald just too much on that throw-in. It's touched out of play, and another throw-in coming. Played ahead, and a little give and go. And again, it's Archibald sliding in, putting it out for a throw-in. Looking in field. And the flag is up for offside. Interesting decision there, unless that was a foul. Trying to turn the corner. Now this bouncing out of play will be a throw-in. Canada's 3 goals tonight coming from Maloof, Watson, and Perreault. The first goal of the night took a few deflections through. It was originally credited to Perreault. We'll see who gets credit for it, though, in the end. Lallier able to get there and hold on to it. Now Lallier is down and she's in some pain. And they will need the training staff to come on. Another look at it here. Just dove in and immediately felt something.
Cultura, de todo, venga. Chicas, talones atrás, venga, talones. Rodillas, sube. Skipping back, fuerte. Bien, favor ahí.
Another bit of a water break here for some of the other players.
Vamos.
It looks like Lallier is set to continue on.
Venga, pame.
So able to put this back in play. And now we're under 10 minutes to go. There's something here for Costa Rica. Or can Canada see this to the finish line? And lofted in, bouncing. Lallier is there. It seems to be working a little gingerly on that left leg, it looks like. Sends it very far downfield. Hernandez-Gray is still bouncing. It actually checks up, and a chance here, and the shot is dragged wide. Geneva Hernandez-Gray, a great chance to find another goal. And it'll be a substitution coming, it looks like, after we see this replay. Just spin on the ball, came right back for Hernandez-Gray. That'll be the end of the night for Maya Archibald. Emma Ingleton will be coming on. That's the last sub of the night for Canada. Now good to continue on. Some pressure here at the back. And a push in the back will give Costa Rica a free kick. As they try to play with some urgency here. They know time is running thin. All those red jerseys coming back defensively. Nothing from the referee. And a throw-in awarded the way of Costa Rica. But first, looks like another substitution or some sort of stoppage in play here. Two more substitutions. First one is Monica Matarita coming off. Sarah Ramirez will be coming on. A yellow card issued to somebody in the technical area there for Costa Rica. And the other sub will be Sharon Lobo coming on and replacing Priscilla Rodriguez. And those the final two subs of the night for Costa Rica. And this one touched out of play. Played all the way towards the end line, bouncing out of play. Played downfield, headed up over the top, and now something opening up here for Ingleton. Had Perot out wide, but tried to take it herself. Ingleton still putting pressure on. Big collision as this ball just bounces out of play. Just be put in place short. Watson, now they're trying to keep it in the corner. And no, there's not much time left, and you can just see this to the end. Has not been as easy as they maybe would have hoped or have thought. They are inching ever closer to another semifinal appearance. As this bounces out of play once again. Looked like Watson was tying her shoe. The referee telling her to hurry up. And play it short. Watson is trying to hold it there, and it's a foul. It will go Canada's way again. 90 seconds to go. Rolling this in. Bouncing forward, Canada now about 30 seconds plus stoppage time away. Deep with the United States on Friday. And it's looking like in the other semifinal be Mexico, who was already through after their 10-0 victory over the Dominican Republic today. Will take on Puerto Rico. Lofted forward again. And they're able to get bodies here behind the ball. This is put out of play. See how much stoppage time. It's 5 minutes added on. There's still quite a bit of time left at the end of this. Something opening here. Swing and a miss at the initial shot. Still a chance, and that last off of Elizondo, who of course came on for Jocelyn Fonseca back in the first half, and our thoughts are with her as she was taken off on a stretcher with a neck brace and all. We hope that she is doing okay. Here comes Watson. Now just holding this along the end line, trying to send it into the middle, maybe looking for deflection to take it out for a corner. Instead, Canada still able to hold this out towards midfield. Over the top again. Here's Perreault. Looking in field, now cutting it back. Perreault for the curler, and it's taken by Genesis Perez. Good stop and goal. Now looking to send it upfield quickly. We get around a challenge. Midway through the minimum of 5 minutes of stoppage time. Nia Rose. Just deflected out of play. Ball played into the middle again, and right through for Genesis Perez. And Costa Rica will exit this competition after getting second place in Group G. Couple of wins over Grenada and Puerto Rico, along with Nicaragua in the round of 16. Their only two losses will be to the United States, in which they lost 5-0. It's looking like they will lose this game 3-0 to Canada. Very tough teams, two of the top teams in Concacaf to go alongside Mexico. And Canada will look to move on once again to another semifinal. Of course, the top three teams able to move on to the World Cup later this year in India. On the turn, shots deflected. Still not clear. Perot cuts it back. Perot with the centering pass. One more chance. Another. All of those are missed. Just trying to get this out. Hauer, and now cleared out towards midfield. Last few seconds, time for one more attack for Costa Rica. It's put out of play, and that is the final whistle. Canada with 3 second-half goals. That's enough to see them into the semifinals. They will have a chance to qualify for, of course, the final and the Under-17 World Cup later on this year. It finishes here in San Cristobal. Costa Rica 0, Canada 3.
Jamie Perot of the Canada national team. Jamie, you are among the top 4 teams. How do you feel about that?
How do I feel about the game, or like being in the top 4? You know, I'm like really excited. You know, we've worked really hard to be here. I'm so excited because we're gonna work really hard and we can beat them. Yeah.
The strong rivals are in this coming round. Is there any team in a specific you would like play against?
A specific team? Probably the U.S. I really want to beat them because I know we can. We've worked really hard and we're prepared.
Thank you, Jamie.
Thank you.
Génesis Pérez de la Selección Nacional de Costa Rica. Génesis, pues al final un partido complicado. ¿Qué sientes tú que le faltó a tu selección para poder avanzar a la siguiente ronda?
Pues es difícil porque nos tocó un rival muy contundente, ¿verdad? Yo creo que el equipo se presentó bien, hicimos lo mejor que pudimos, lastimosamente no se dio el resultado que queríamos, pero al final de cuentas hemos crecido mucho en este torneo y si se nos da la oportunidad, sea U20, sea en algún otro mundial, yo creo que sí lo vamos a lograr sacar.
Hablando de este crecimiento que mencionas, a ti como jugadora a esta edad, ¿qué experiencia o qué enseñanza te dejó este torneo?
La verdad es que demasiadas cosas que yo desearía que todo portero pueda experimentar cuando juega, porque así es, o sea, solo con error se aprende. Goles que tal vez no me tuvieron que haber pasado, que de ahí aprendí, que sé que no me van a volver a pasar. Son errores que pues todo el mundo tiene que pasar, ¿no?, para crecer.
Muchas gracias.
Muchas gracias a usted.
Highlights from this quarterfinal between Costa Rica and Canada. The Concacaf Women's Under-17 Championship, and through the first half, plenty of chances for both sides, but no goals to show for it. First chance here coming for Canada, and Amanda Allen was dangerous down the right side all throughout the first half, but nothing to show for. This would be the first big chance of the game coming for Costa Rica. A point-blank save there for Lallier in goal. And Monica Maturita nearly finding the opening tally for Costa Rica, just having to stretch a little bit for that. Rosa Malouf again played this through for Allen, and it was Genesis Perez to parry it away and keep Canada off the score sheet up until that point. The first half would continue on. This would hit the top of the crossbar, and still Canada searching for that first goal. Chances would continue to come for Canada, but nothing going for them in that first half. Neither for Costa Rica, as it would be scoreless after 45. Once the second half got underway, this is when Canada really started to turn on the pressure, and coming into the game, Jamie Perreault really changed this game down the right side and in those wide spaces for Canada. And this one saved by Genesis Perez, and it again would be Perreault to come down the right side. This goal now would be changed. Rosa Malouf is now credited with the goal. Just able to get that by Genesis Perez. And the goal goes to Rosa Malouf. So that would be her 10th goal. She would later get another one. So Jamie Perreault, fortunately for her, still scoreless in this competition. Another save there from Genesis Perez. Coming off the foot of Rosa Malouf. Maya Archibald then throwing this one in. And able to square this right in front, right off the throw-in. And Renee Watson, one of those substitutes, able to just slot this one home to make it 2-0. That was the insurance that Canada was looking for. And they would eventually get it. And the celebration on. And that would not be all for Canada, as it was really fine margins there, but Rosa Malouf slots it home again, coming off a hat trick in the last game, scores a brace tonight, and is able to give Canada a 3-0 lead at that point, and they would be able to see it to the finish line from there. Malouf just staying on side, falling down, but with the finish to make it 3-0, and Canada would win by that scoreline. And they are on to the semifinals, where they will take on the United States coming up on Friday. We'll play that game in Santo Domingo. As we look at the full-time stats, Canada with more of the shots, but more of those coming in the second half, and Costa Rica only 2 shots on target. Never could really test Coralie Lallier tonight in goal for Canada, as Costa Rica held off the score sheet tonight as Canada wins this one 3-0. And of course, still much more to come at the Concacaf Women's Under-17 Championship later on this week. It'll be the semifinals, and then on Sunday will be the final and the third place game. As you see today's results, Mexico took down the Dominican Republic earlier by 10-0. The United States beat Jamaica 4-0. That was in the early window here in these quarterfinals. And then, of course, as the night progressed, there would be 2 more games coming up, and it would be Puerto Rico 2, El Salvador 0, and of course Canada 3, Costa Rica 0. So that'll do it for our coverage tonight from Estadio Panamericano. It finishes Costa Rica 0, Canada 3.